Let's do another very short lesson about something that people ask about a lot, which is what are some little accessories that I may need for the guitar? And there's not a lot, but one that you will need at some point is what's called a capo. Looks like this. And there are different versions of it. But this is my favorite kind of capo. The brand is called Kaiser, Kyser. And I like this one because I can just keep it on the top of my guitar right here to where I'll never lose it. But what does the capo do? Well, you remember how the guitar starts at the nut right here and how the string length affects the pitch, right? Well, what if I'm playing a song? Maybe I'm just gonna think of a little fiddle tune here. And I think, boy, I'd sure like that to be a higher pitch. Well, here comes the capo. I'm gonna pick a fret, let's say, how about the 3rd fret? And I'm gonna put my capo, note I'm gonna put the long end of the capo on the fretboard, like this, and I'm gonna get it I'm gonna nestle it right up, not on top of the metal bar, but right up next to it, just like where you would put your finger if you were fretting it. And now, because I've got my capo right here, my guitar now starts here. Nothing back here matters anymore. This is now my 1st fret. I'm gonna play everything just the same like I just did, but listen to it now. Maybe I wanna go higher. And I'm playing everything the same here, but I've just changed keys or made the song higher. These used to be called cheats. You can kind of see why. You can play it the same way, but make everything a little higher. Are they used a lot in guitar playing? Yes, a lot. They're very common. This is just a gross estimate, but I'm gonna guess like 1/3 of the songs that I work on with people use a capo of some kind. Famous example, if I come up to capo 7, which is usually about as high as you capo, you can go higher, but it starts getting a little hard to play once you get down here. But here's one famous example of a capo 7 song you may have heard. So Here Comes the Sun is an example of a capoed song. So do you need a capo right away? No. Do you need one pretty soon? You might want to go ahead and get one. You can get a cheaper one. These are, a little more expensive, these Kaiser capos, but again, I like how easier they are to get on and off and how I can just keep it right here and never lose it. Do I lose capos? Yes. And since they're really expensive, it's a little more high stakes than losing a pick. I once lost 3 capos at one student's house a long, long time ago. And I thought, one of these days I'm gonna dig through these couches and I'm gonna find those capos. And then they moved. Again, you remember that planet that has all the picks and the socks from the dryer? There's some capos in there too.